I'll probably do the handlebars so I can get a good idea of the lines, how everything's gonna flow, how the bars are gonna flow with the frame and the forks. I can't really do the sheet metal, the gas tank and the fender and the oil tank until I see how it's gonna look. The bike's wide and then it'll get narrow and the gas tank's gonna widen out again and come back in. And the same thing will happen with the bars. The bars will come out, come back in, and come back. All those lines will work against each other. You gotta keep all these things in mind as you do it, but all those things will work against each other, give it those great lines that my bikes are known for. I'm gonna take these pieces, I'll use one on each corner of the springer here, and I'll bridge from here to here, and then I'll come back off of here with the tubing, back like this, and then out. And that's how I'll do it. But I'm gonna take a piece of pipe and slip it inside here, and that pipe will go inside the fork here to give me my stability so when I turn. It's called a plug weld I'm gonna perform. It's got a piece of steel. Just shove this other piece down inside of it. So that'll be the top, basically top clamp of the bars. And the key is to switch. I have 3 different diameter welding rods here. Like with a real tight fit welding, you don't want to use a big diameter welding rod because the big rod cools the puddle, cools the weld too quick, and you don't get good penetration. You want to make sure you have a good, hot, penetrated, deep puddle that you can see through the welding mask first, and then fill it with the welding rod. A lot of guys make the mistake. This is the internal throttle part that goes inside the handlebars, and I got to assemble it all. And I'm going to end up putting the ends of the handlebars together first before I try and weld it all together because I want to have a real feel for what this is all going to feel like. These bars are still going to have to be up and out. And I, of course, have the grips on the end, which give me more pullback. I was just trying to see, do I leave them flat or do I rock them up? You know, it's a full day's worth of work, but it's worth doing. I mean, they're such a critical part of the way the bike looks, the way it feels to ride, and the lines of it. And it's also my style, the bars down low, tight like that. If it took me a full day to do mostly the bars, then I'm happy because that was as much work as putting a damn back wheel on, really. Party's over. It ain't Sunday anymore.